There's a link.
What's good, everybody? It's your gearhead, Mr. Logic. Make sure if it's your first time, you hit that like and subscribe button. Allow me to introduce my co-host.
Hi guys, it's your girl Nate. How are you? How's your week been? Much love.
It's going good. And then we also have a guest. Tell him who he is.
Yo soy.
Drum roll.
Okay. Yo soy el rey de la selva.
De la selva.
Yes, sir.
See, I can't even roll my R's like a hard. Right?
Do it with me. Arr. Like a cat.
Grr.
Do the roar.
And we also have
Your boy,
Your one to
Lewis,
knows.
the one that knows. You already know what it is.
In front of the
Welcome to the
camera.
show, guys.
Put that on mute.
who's
Métele
that?
por la
Because it's not
cabeza.
me.
It's not me.
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
This guy here.
This
Métele por la cabeza.
guy.
Oh, you see, they're ready to crucify
Sorry,
me,
guys.
bro.
Bro,
That's just not nice.
the urge to not say Lois whenever I have to speak to Lewis.
Dude, you know all my Canadian friends call me that shit? They all call me Lois. I've known them for like 5+ years.
Hey Lois.
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 From Family Guy.
And
Oh
as you
my
guys
God.
know, this is one thing for sure, two things for certain.
Baby, let's talk about it.
I don't hear myself.
I can hear you.
Did you hear me?
I hear very
there we
loud
go.
and
Oh,
clear.
okay, there we go. There we go.
There
So
we
as you
go.
already know, we start off with tradition. How was your week?
Oh my goodness. So I'm on vacation week this week from work, but it's not a vacation at all. I had to drive up to Jacksonville to help paint my brother's house, which was a lot of fun because I did it with my brother and my cousin. So it was just like all three of us. We were there for a few days and it was quite tiring. And then I drove all the way back by myself from Jacksonville to Miami. The traffic was not that bad. It was not that bad. But it was a long ride, you guys. And then
That's a long drive.
as soon as I got home, I had to do homework, do a quiz, and then a class the next
No.
day. I've been a very busy bee.
Okay, that sounds. And there we go. See my little.
What
station
happened to your
setup.
thingy?
I left it at the crib.
Rip.
Ripperino.
How was your week, man?
Started off very, very sad.
Why?
I didn't see my girlfriend for 5 days.
hey. I mean, there's what do you call that shit? FaceTime.
It's not the
He
same.
doesn't have an iPhone. Not yet,
And-
anyways.
Not yet.
They use Skype.
Stay strong. Stay strong. Fight it. Don't do it.
Nah,
Don't
I'm
be like
actually,
these two.
I actually
Do it,
I'm
do it.
going.
No, he's
Yeah,
going,
I'm going to the
he's
dark
going
side.
to the dark side.
I'm
You
going to
seriously
the
gonna?
dark side.
Oh,
yeah.
nah.
Whenever they let me,
bro.
iPhone. I'm doing it.
You're the only one, bro.
I'm gonna be the only one. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm getting an iPhone.
I'm sorry, but Andrew's
I'm
just old
honestly only doing it for the little dumb iMessage video games and also FaceTime. Because on Twitter and on Android
Mhm.
Android, if you're on like Instagram video or Skype or whatever it is, if they send you a video on Twitter,
Mhm.
you can't watch it. You have to end the call and then watch it.
Rip.
school. Wow.
That sucks.
It's annoying
On your phone.
on my phone.
What do you have?
I have an Android
I'm like giggling.
I
But
have-
mine lets me
I have a
watch
Google
videos
Pixel.
when I'm on a phone call.
on like a video call.
Like, let's say you're on WhatsApp
Oh,
video
like, oh.
message or Instagram video.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and it's very annoying.
Yeah, so you just have. You know what? I just hate iPhone. I
I
hate iPhone.
dislike them, but honestly,
Just get two phones.
it's going. Oh, I already have 2 phones.
All right, Kevin Gates in the house, yo. I got 2 phones.
You got a work phone that's an Android. That should be more than enough.
That's more than enough.
Bro. Yes, sir.
Shit. How about you, man? How was your week?
Man, my week's been pretty good. You know, I just started out this job. You know, I'm excited to get started and start making some money. That's all I can say.
Some moolah. Oh,
You
Jason.
clumsy
Ah!
You so close.
That's staying there now.
It's on the floor.
Yeah, it's gonna stay there. Oh, it's gonna stay there.
What about you, bro? How's your week?
My week has basically been one of turmoil. And the reason I say that, you know, your gearhead tried to do a AC install for my compressor. And it was one of those things where, you know, you're fucked up and you're just like, I shouldn't have done this, but I'm too deep.
Oh yeah.
So
feel
I
you.
made multiple trips to the hardware store, stripped the bolts, cursed. I even learned a new language. And
What was the language?
oh, language was a little bit of broken French and a bag of fuck that shit. But
What the fuck?
it's more of I get enjoyment of doing my own work, but this wasn't it, man. And I'm still not done. That's the worst part. It's like when one thing breaks, another thing breaks, and it's like,
That's how it is, man.
Darn.
That's an infinity
Like-
for you.
yeah, you ain't wrong, bro. And it's like, do I really have to get a new car?
Wah.
I mean, it's kind of old, but I put so much work into it. It's like I don't want to let it go.
Get a
Also,
Honda. They're very
I am not
reliable.
getting a Honda. Listen, no disrespect to y'all, but Honda uses CVT now. I don't want that.
Not
I don't like
mine.
CVT.
Not mine.
Your manual.
A 6-speed, baby.
I don't like CVT. CVT
Yeah,
is
CVTs are
horrible.
trash.
It's horrible. I prefer 7-speed or 8-speed transmission. I'll take that.
Okay.
But for that point, my week was decent.
Need for speed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I like to go fast.
That's the only thing I can contribute to this
And Fast and the
conversation.
Furious.
Need for Speed.
Yeah. So as you guys know, man, things has been getting cooked up around here. A lot of changes going on with everyone's life. We hope you guys are doing well. Hope everything is going, accordingly. So we're gonna have Nate break us into the topics. So Nate, let them know what we're going to talk about today, please.
Okay, so we are gonna start off with a little story time, a little am I the asshole for you guys?
I'm not an asshole.
I am proud. So
I am what I eat.
I am.
I'm an asshole.
Oh my
I'm proud.
God! Give my vape. Don't. He ain't about to say you. Yo,
You guys are
you
obsessed
really
with that thing.
Like, yo, I'm sorry. Like, I'm trying to process it.
You wanna know why you stuttered? It's because you vape. That's why.
No, it's not that. I'm just like,
Stop
you
the
really eat ass, bro?
I don't know, bro. Do I?
Nigga, I wouldn't know though. Like, do you eat
Oh, you
ass?
wouldn't know? Are you sure?
You see, that's that bullshit.
No, I don't eat ass. I don't eat ass.
Are you
Or
sure?
at least I haven't. I haven't found the one. I haven't found the one yet.
The fuck-
You haven't found.
Porky Pig 4329 says my ass cheeks would say otherwise, Lewis.
Somebody put this boy on blast. Hey man, skeletons out the closet,
Yo,
dog.
I love my
guys.
boy George. Love you, bro.
Yo, shout out to George. But let me tell you guys something. Every time we do the live and it's like mid, we're talking to you guys. Sometimes when Lewis is on the ones and O's and Jason's sitting right there and I'm talking or whatever, the camera's on me, all I see is just an exchange of hands this way, passing the vape back and forth. And it's like, yo, pass me the vape. That's all I see. And I'm just like, and then I don't know if you guys
Addicts.
notice sometimes, but sometimes where I'm like, the camera's on me and I'm talking and I'm like, that's me swiping the gases away.
Well, I'm not blowing it in your face.
But we're in a confined space. so
I'm
it's just
sorry.
weird.
It evaporates.
It has no smell.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Then my senses are fried. Then
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
they
is.
are.
It's like when you smoke weed, you don't smell it.
Yeah, Porky Pig,
But
he does have
everybody
a
else
severe.
does.
that's
addiction.
weed, bro.
So what? Same applies to that.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. We got two fucking witnesses right here.
Bring out the science.
The science.
Even if I do bring up the science, you're gonna be like, no.
Yep.
Anyways,
Bring us into the
Let's-
first topic.
let's get into this. Am I the asshole story time? So, am I the asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend because I don't want to be a father? Advice needed. So this guy needs advice. So am I the asshole for breaking up with my pregnant girlfriend because I don't want to be a father? I, 25 male, had been with my now ex, 23 female, for a little over 3 months. I
3 months.
always made sure we used lots of precaution when having sex. She was on birth control and I always used condoms. I wanted to avoid a child. I have known for a long time that I do not want children. I find them annoying and they would severely limit my ability to do things that I enjoy, such as traveling, outdoor stuff, etc. Unfortunately for me, my ex didn't have her period when she was supposed to, and it turns out she's now pregnant. She came to me and told me she was pregnant. The first thing I did was suggest an abortion. We don't live in a state where it's legal, so I offered to pay for her flight and hotel and told her I'd be happy
Oh,
to come with her to get it done. I have a stable job and make good money, so it wouldn't be too much of a hit for me. She works as a receptionist and doesn't make a lot, so I figured it'd be better for me to pay. That's when she told me she was hoping to keep it and she wanted me to help her raise the kid as its father. I have no intention of being a father. Beyond just my dislike of children, I'm not ready for that. I made it very clear that I don't want the baby, but she kept insisting that I'd have a change of heart once it's born and to just try it out. After a long exchange, I told her that if she intended to keep the baby, I would not act as a father. I broke up with her and told her that I would pay child support once it's born, but that I expect her to respect my wishes and keep the child away from me. Since then, she's been frantically texting me, begging me to come back, and telling me she'd forgive me. But she sent me voicemails crying. It does hurt to see, but I haven't responded. The other day, she texted me saying how she can't raise the kid alone and how I'm basically forcing her to get the abortion just by leaving. She called me an asshole, an abuser, and a sexist. She ended the text begging me to talk again. I certainly feel shitty. I really liked her and we had a good relationship before this, but I just don't want to be a father. I'm already bitter about the fact that I'll have to pay child support for 18 years, which will somewhat limit me financially. I also feel it isn't right for a parent who doesn't want their child to be involved. I just end up taking the pent-up anger and bitterness out on the child who is ultimately innocent, which I feel isn't right. With all this said, I come here to ask, am I the asshole? I certainly feel like one, but I also stand by what I did. Clarifying edits. On the topic of a vasectomy, I tried. I met with the doctor last year and asked about getting one, but he refused and said every doctor he knows won't do it until you're at least 30. It's a conservative state, and while I dislike the politics, I was born and raised here, so I'm still attached to the state and have never felt the urge to leave. Someone said I should have flown elsewhere to get one, and I guess they're right, but I just didn't think about that. On the topic of birth control, I bought the condoms myself, so they were fine. Whenever we were done, I threw used condoms in the dumpster, so I don't think she went dumpster diving, which is crazy.
You didn't use hot sauce?
It's crazy because people
bro.
do that. I asked her on our first date if she was taking birth control, and she said yes. I took her for her word. Maybe foolish to just believe her, but if she was lying, she'd be the first I've met to lie about that. Most girls I've met are honest about it. I assumed she was on the pill since that's the main birth control I know, but maybe she was on something else, and I'm not that educated enough. That being said, I'll follow your advice and lawyer up, plus get a paternity test. I don't know how long that will take, but whenever it's done, I'll update here with results. Thank you for your judgments. I've been away for a bit and trying to read up on what I can. There's like 2 other paragraphs. There's like an update, but so far that's basically like
The ground.
story.
the grounded.
What do you guys think?
What do you guys think?
Because I already said on my mind.
I want to go last because I'm gonna cook. But look, see, you can go.
I don't know. Like there's still so much information that like I need, bro. Like first of all, there were 3 months into the relationship.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Bro, that is too soon, bro. I'm sorry.
And he's dedicated to paying child support because like in this, I briefly read the next update, like he's, like meeting up with a lawyer to like set up child support payments. Like, like he'll do that. But like he had mentioned, like he just,
I don't think he's the asshole.
Neither do I.
I was going to say homie needed to get a vasectomy before anything, but he updated on that. So I don't think he's the asshole. He, that's what he wants. He doesn't want to have a kid.
I think that's crazy that like
I think she did something behind his back.
maybe because some girls do
she
that,
went dumpster diving.
but you never
Mhm.
know.
Hot sauce.
What does hot sauce have to do with this?
Drake put hot sauce in a condom, and the girl went and got the condom back, and she tried to get herself pregnant and gave herself an infection with hot sauce.
You said Drake did this?
Drake, yeah, it was viral.
Oh my
Bro, some
god!
crazy-
dogs.
Listen,
Hey,
there's
he's,
some.
he's
Bro.
protecting himself.
Listen,
Yeah, they-
I don't even want to know where you even learned that from.
Can I just say real quick that I didn't know about this about men? Because at least for women, if a woman wants, like, I think it's called a hysterectomy, you just basically sterilize yourself. She
Tie your
can't
tubes.
tie your tubes. If a woman wants to get it done at like a young age, like 20s, even early 30s,
Mhm.
most doctors won't do it because they're like, "Are you sure? You
Well,
might
yeah,
change
because
your
you're young.
mind."
Well,
Yeah, and for men, the fact that he tried getting a vasectomy, which should be reversible,
no,
is it not reversible?
I
it's a
think it
small
is,
percentage of it being reversed. Like sometimes you're okay, sometimes you're not. There's not enough percentage of you will be okay. The thing with vasectomies are like I have homies who have gotten them, and like one of my homeboys, he had to go see a psychologist, and the reason why is like you do understand, God forbid something happens to your kids, you're not going to be able to have any more. You know, like say, you know, your kids growing up, God forbid they get called home. You want to try again, you're not going to be able to. Is it 100% permanent? No. And also vasectomies are not 100% accurate. You can get it done and you could still end up having kids.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
and when it comes to females, hysterectomies, if you have like an ovarian cyst or a cancer, sometimes they'll do that in order to save you, and you have to get that procedure done.
No, of course.
And, you know, I have a family member who had to get a hysterectomy done, and it sucks. It's a mental fight. But back to the topic,
I don't think he's an asshole.
Do you think he's the asshole?
I think he's an asshole, but he's not. An
No,
asshole.
he's not. Here's why, and I don't care how y'all want to take this. Call a spade a spade. My body, my choice, right?
That is very true.
My body,
he has
my
a say in it.
choice.
That
He
goes
has a
both
say in it.
ways.
No, it doesn't.
What do you
because
mean?
it
Of course
can't
it
go
does.
both ways realistically, because the way society works is your ball is in your court as a woman. If you get pregnant,
Balls.
he's at your mercy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, he's not an asshole, but he's also lying to himself. And
About
this
what?
is 3 months.
Mhm.
3 months.
And she got pregnant.
3 months she got pregnant. I don't feel bad for him. I find it comical in the sense of like, yo, you really think, oh, I'll pay child support, I'll do that. And he's like, for 18 years, let me tell you something. When you have a kid, it's 18 to life. 18 if your kid is smart. Life if you end up having a dumbass kid. Okay? let's just keep that
but
100.
I mean, but legally speaking, like she can't take him to court. I mean, if the kid's healthy, I mean, like
Certain cases
like he.
in certain states.
What are some cases where passing 18, the other parent has to keep on paying child support or like support in
Listen.
some way?
I ain't gonna say your name, homie. Homie got a kid when he was about 17. Police show up at his father's house because he wasn't paying child support and because he was a minor if defaulted on his dad.
Oh, really?
And the day he got served for court papers is the day he found out he was a grandfather. It is a very,
Damn.
it's a business.
Right.
Anything that you do in this country is going to be a business. And the reason why I say that, it's not paying child support. I can't call him the asshole simply because he's being straightforward about it. But also, me as a man, I don't respect it.
Why? Like, well, like you mean like he
I
should
don't
own up to his kid?
And that's it because of my beliefs. You get what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah.
So that's the part I don't respect. Now, he's keeping it 100, but at the same time, Shorty's acting stupid because you obviously knew what time it is. I don't show mercy to you either because y'all known each other for 3 months. What you thought this was a fantasy? This is La La Land. We're gonna have a whole happy fucking family and be together and raise. And bullshit. It's
Nah.
3 months, bro.
No,
3 months. Birth controls. Here's a fun fact about birth controls. Not all the pills work. Some of them are active, some of them are placebos. It's to keep you into the habit and to keep it going. Did you even know that? That some of your pills are placebos.
The last week is a placebo.
Yeah. It's to basically keep your body regulated and to keep the mindset to keep going. Also, it doesn't matter if you're wearing a rubber. Listen, kids is the last thing you got to worry about. It's catching a disease, all that. At 3 months, you're saying that you knew you didn't want to have kids. And here's where I have to fall and look into the, between the lines. This dude actually said he never wanted kids. I don't think he probably explained that to her. And the reason why I say that, because if you listen back to what was on the Reddit, is that she's now finding out about that. You didn't keep it square off from day one. So therefore, you can't fault her and you can't fault him. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's
It's
the point of birth control.
Well, birth control is not only not to have kids. Birth control is also used to regulate your menstrual cycles for those who have, heavy periods or their ovulation is off, out of whack. It's to regulate the body.
But I think like the general ideology of that is to monitor that.
Yeah,
and to-
it is. But it's not why every woman takes it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you're going to talk about a 3 months relationship, what makes it so cringe is you're talking about you going to a lawyer, you're going like, nigga, you're
preparing.
You're preparing. Listen, if there's one thing I have learned, and I have learned from the elders, it doesn't matter how much you prepare. You're never ready for that shit. Okay, it's life. It's different. It's growth. It ain't gonna ever hit you like you think it is. You don't know till you're in it. It's some real fucked up shit. Me, when I thought I was gonna have a kid at 18, I didn't have a fucking job. I got so many applications, I didn't even know where to return them. Okay, like that's how I panicked.
Damn,
All right,
Jason.
I panicked. Unfortunately, she lost it. It is what it is. But it was an eye opener
Right.
because it wasn't, at least for me as a man, it wasn't the kid that was scaring me. It was her. Because then you realize, this bitch is crazy. Like I had no business, messing with her.
Right.
And I'm very thankful that, things went the way they were. Was it, defeating? Yes. But you have to watch who you sleep with. You have to watch who you give your time to, because you're not always going to be on the same page. But this is what you call being in between a rock and a hard place. With her, she's looking at it as like, how can you do this to me? Da, da, da. They sound very immature for them to be in this manner. Like they were pillow talking very early. For 3 months, and for it to be this severe in 3 months, you guys don't even know each other. Because literally by how he's responding, how she's reacting, and how she's responding, and how he's reacting, they're strangers to each other.
Right.
Y'all just wanted to basically have relations.
Which is why it's wild that she wants to keep the baby.
Well, no, I don't think it's wild that she wants to keep the baby simply because that's the purpose. Listen, maybe 2% of women truly don't want kids, but eventually most women are going to want kids.
Well, yeah, but
at one point he may not.
Does not.
But he's basically not even crossed that bridge, because from what he says, he's looking at all the negative. He's not looking at the positive. And the reason why I don't respect it to 100% is like, you's a man. You made your bed, you lay in it. And to me, in my opinion, the way I carry myself, that's something a coward would do.
Mm-hmm.
You stuck your dick in there. You wanted to fuck around and find out, own up to it, because there's no mercy for you. You're a grown adult. This is not teenagers. These are grown adults we're talking about. Whether it's 3 months, whether it's 3 years, you made the decision to lay with this person. And this is where I get mad at dudes, because it's like, a lot of times like, nah, man, I can't believe I got this bitch pregnant. Da, da, da. So now you're acknowledging all the things you don't like about her. But none of that was a factor when it was beneficial to you. You're a clown.
That's because some men only want physical relationships.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But you make your bed, lay in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you ignored your true feeling for your sexual desire.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? That is idiotic, cowardly, and that's not what men do. That's what little boys do. And that's where I have to basically be cutthroat. If you want to basically take it to biblical days, well, who do we know who ended up in a situation like that? Samson, right? Had his hair put in his strength was in his hair, fuck with a shorty, she cut it. He ends up basically being vulnerable, he died. His lust got the best of him. The one thing, listen, especially for the men out there, and this is not to be, woman versus male, but you have to understand what you're risking. We are set to be providers. So when you want to engage in certain activities, the punishment is always going to be more severe for the male than it is for the woman. This is how this society's set up. So with him being that way, I'm like, dude, you're a fucking clown. It's not even about being an asshole anymore. You're a coward. You're a coward. She's an idiot. And a lot of times women think they could change a man by having a baby. Keep a nigga baby. A man's going to leave. Oh, they going to try to get pregnant.
I've been in trap them.
Yeah.
Baby trap doesn't happen with just women. Men do that too.
Yeah. And this is why you got to know who you're messing with, bro, because it's like, how do you stop that?
I have a question, because you already stated that at 18, accidentally you guys almost had a kid. Has anyone ever tried to baby trap you
all
in
the
the future? All the time. Lois?
No.
No one's tried to baby trap you?
No, thank God. Because I'd use that stomach as a punching bag.
Yeah, you never been crab locked? Yeah,
Whoa.
listen.
I forced myself.
You're on top of your like, oh my God, what's going on?
Listen, Linda, honey, listen. Imagine, right?
That crazy.
This is, and I know I'm gonna sound crazy. This is why you don't do breakup sex. You don't. I don't care how good it was. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Are you guilty of it?
All
though?
of y'all have done breakup sex, haven't you?
Are you guilty of it? Though?
Yeah, I'm telling you from experience. Because let me tell you something, bro. Not to be graphic, imagine you getting down with shorty, missionary style. She locks them legs, you ain't getting out. What are you gonna do? You gonna hit her? You're done.
Oh.
You're done. It's like riding the bull, bro. Like you're like she ain't gonna let you go.
Now you tickle her.
You shed a tear. You're like,
No, you wanna okay. Gentlemen, let me know if you're in the same boat. Imagine you lay with your ex, right? And you do some crazy shit. And then on top of that, you finish, and now she is laying in bed, sleeping, and you're up at night like, what the fuck did I just do? I am fucked. If there's ever been a time where I talked to God, I'm like, Jesus, it's me again. I know I jacked up. I didn't listen.
have you ever been baby
Help
trapped
me.
before?
So I don't know if it was to keep me trapped or if it was for cash. But I told her, send me proof, and I got you. Even though I was very broke, send me send me a pic, and I got you. She never did, and she got mad. I'm like, why are you getting mad? If it's true, you should have just sent it, and I would have sent the money, no problem.
You hell no. Let me tell you something, bro. I have some real foul homegirls that, okay, to show you how vindictive and certain people can be, not gonna say names. Some shorties I know keep their urine when they were pregnant frozen.
What?
That's
That way,
crazy.
hear me out. They'll
but
keep
Got
it,
that chilling in the fridge.
keep it
Ew, that's
chilling,
nasty.
and then when they meet a
Someone thinks
sucker,
it's apple juice.
they'll meet a sucker, put the pregnancy test in that shit just to get a quick $400-$500 out that dude.
Dude, that's
It's
crazy,
a hustle.
bro.
No,
What?
yeah.
It's a hustle.
Thank
I
God.
think she wasn't smart enough to
You
do
never
that.
heard of
Yeah,
that?
thank God she wasn't
What
smart.
kind of-
Oh my God, and I wasn't smart enough to hit.
Ghetto hood rats. I had a different life before this one. I don't heard story.
Oh my god, you should tell them about the
What?
that crazy one that you told me about.
Which one?
Where like you dropped off the girl
Yeah,
on
they're
the
literally
bus
all
and she
crazy.
kissed her 2 kids after like that wild ass night.
Oh.
Bro, that story was wild.
Okay, listen. That was the one I thought was gonna shoot me because I didn't want to sleep over.
Oh my
So
God.
like, you get to a point. I was young. I was in my early 20s, and I was messing with a shorty who was like 10 years older than me.
Story time.
I always like older girls, and mind you, she had her own place. I'm at the crib, and we set it off. She has 2 kids, so we're against the wall, kitchen, you name it. Her son wakes up, and as her son wakes
the
up,
trauma.
Oh wait, this
He-
is a different one that I was thinking of. But go ahead.
as her son wakes up, he's knocking on the door and shit. And she pulls her mouth off my thing, lets him in the room, gives him a kiss on the forehead, and puts him back to sleep. And I
The
felt
trauma.
horrible to a point where I was like, this is wrong.
Oh no.
This is wrong.
No.
This is wrong.
I'm sorry.
And let me tell you something. It messed me up so bad that I'm like, I pray to God that ain't never happened to me. I pray to God. This is why I would say I love you guys, right? But if you were at his house or he was at your house and I knew you guys were home alone for a while and I came over, you get in a handshake. I'm not giving you a kiss on the cheek.
That's still risky, bro. I'd give it a fist bump.
A fist, exactly.
Yeah.
Because
I give you a handshake and you're like, why is your hand wet?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't. Nah, man, I don't want to deal with that.
Sticky.
But it's crazy, man, because when you talk about people trying to search you guys up, I also believe, especially now at the age of 36, I feel that
Damn.
more.
Damn.
Fuck you guys.
Sorry.
I feel like here's one thing I noticed, and I think I talked to you about it. Having a kid is a woman giving a man a kid is the greatest gift she can give him, right? But also, when is the right time?
Right.
See, a lot of times it's like, oh, you want to have it early because as you get older, it's harder. Yes, this is true. But there's people at age 38, 40 having kids. The difference is it makes it more critical.
Mhm.
But at the same time, you want to focus up. You're young. Don't put your career in front of your life. I mean that shit, because your life is what's more important, not your career.
I mean, okay, in all honesty, I don't think he's the asshole. Who's to say, like, you know, he did mention that, like, you know, he told her, who knows if he would have told her, like actually, hey, I don't want kids, because sometimes, you know, miscommunication happens. But I don't think he's the asshole. There are people in this world that genuinely don't want kids, and that's completely fine. You have a right to not want to bear children, but you have to be very responsible when you do it, because
What's so
dude,
funny?
I hate when, like, one of us is talking and you're laughing in the
I'm
background.
laughing. I'm not laughing at you, because you saying that, the men in my family, right? If they heard that, I think it would have basically changed things around.
What do you mean?
So a lot of times, and I don't want to put anyone on blast, it's like you can't. There's some things in life you can't control,
Right. No,
and there's some
right.
things you
Yeah,
gotta
true.
own. So I
Which
laugh
is
at-
why I agree when you say that, like, you make your bed, you lay in it. You know, and like I understand that people don't want kids, and if you don't want it, that is your wish. That is your wish. I
Mm.
respect that. But if accidents can happen and you end up having a kid, dude, that
Yeah,
you
sometimes
are
wrong.
caught in between a rock and a hard place. That is risky, because, but it's also like, if two adults should be responsible, and if against all odds they end up pregnant, okay, then you make your bed, you lay in it. But I think both parties have to take the necessary precautions, because then who ends up getting fucked over? The kid in the long
kid.
run.
Yeah.
They end up getting
that's
super
very true.
traumatized because they're like, damn, my parents didn't want me. Like, why didn't they just abort me? Like, because there are genuinely people in this world that are like, wow, like, why did my parents, like, they, first of all, they don't belong together. They're always fighting. And I always feel like they resent me. I feel like I don't belong here. Like, they truly don't love me. People feel like that. And
Yeah.
it's a fucking shitty way to feel.
Yeah.
So both parties be responsible, and against all odds, you still end up getting pregnant. Dude, honestly, it sucks. And I'm sorry for you guys, but
I'm not.
like Jason said, you know, because I can sympathize. You know, it is a sucky situation to be in if either one party or both parties don't want kids,
Don't
and
want the
you
kids, yeah.
end up getting pregnant because shit happens by accident. Jason says you make your bed, you lay in it, but it's just, what kind of advice can you give them that moment? Because yes, adoption is always an option, but
No,
the fucking foster care system is a
It's-
piece of shit anyway.
well,
So
Yeah.
You gotta. Okay,
Like that kid's
so
gonna end up fucked up regardless.
you gotta look at it in the sense. Okay, say he wants kids, you don't, right?
Mhm.
Y'all end up getting pregnant. This is why it's important to what I believe soul ties is. You have to be willing to compromise. This is why relationships are important. And when you're in a relationship, ideally your partner's supposed to be your best friend. This is the person you're able to be open with and talk to and bring an understanding. And, you know, I mean, I don't met shorties who got abortions. I don't met shorties who got knocked up and they own it and did it on their own. The difference is it was a choice. I think the hardship of it all, what it really comes down when it comes to this guy is, because it is her body, her choice, he's at her mercy. And she made it clear that she's going to keep it. So now what ends up happening is there's a built up resentment towards that situation.
right, but now she has to deal with the consequences of him not wanting to stay. Like he'll
But
support
she
her
still
financially.
wins. She still wins.
I mean,
She
does she
still win.
really?
Yeah.
Like, she wins by having the kid, but does she really
No.
win like 100%? Because now the kid's not going to have a father present.
Well,
So who cares if she wins? It's about the kid. It's not about the mom. Yeah, she
Mm-hmm.
gets what she wants. She has a kid, but now she has to suffer the consequences of being a single mom. And you know
Double
what?
duties.
And people can be single parents. No shame in that. But at the end of the day, this is a kid we're talking about. You know, at one point in their life, the kid's going to be like, damn, where's my dad? Like,
that's a question that a lot of people have grown up asking themselves. And it's true. Yes, it sucks. But I'm not trying to make it a competition. But the reason why I say she wins is because even if he falters, she has a strong support system than he would ever have. That's why in the long run, she'll be all right. Versus, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen a woman who's been a single mother get no support? I've seen plenty men who have been single fathers get no support. A woman who can't take care of a child gets funding. A man who doesn't have means to support a child goes to jail.
Very true.
So when we talk about it to that degree, that's why it's like with her, she'll be straight regardless. That's how things are. That's just what it is. With him, where it's gonna hit him, and this is why I call him a coward, is you shouldn't be messing with somebody on an intimate level if you don't care about that person. You might like the person, but if you're not loving the person,
Right.
you are literally just wasting your time, because everyone wants to, have a good time. There's nothing wrong with that, but we all know the dangers of doing that.
Right.
And it's not just about having a kid. It's about basically absorbing energy and absorbing what that person is. They absorb part of you. And in some cases, you could fuck yourself up. So with these two, they played themselves. The only thing that makes them an asshole, in my opinion, is the fact that now they're here and there's a child on the way, and they're both the assholes because they weren't mature enough to really understand what the fuck they were doing, and they're not
Right.
willing to own it. So both of them are the asshole in that aspect. But if he's the asshole for not wanting to be a father, because women get to say my body, my choice, you have to respect his choices by saying I'll pay for it.
Right. of
Because he
course.
could be an asshole and say, well, I don't want to. And
but at
want
least
nothing
he's
to do.
supporting
At
them
least he's
Yeah.
supposedly, from what he says, that he's willing to.
to support them.
And the
yeah.
truth is, she's also correct when the child could get there and it could change you. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you guys have pets. Imagine how hard and cold you were before a pet came into your life, right? Your dog comes into your life, you have your dog, it warms you
I
up,
love my dogs.
right? Now, a child is greater than a dog, right? It
I don't know. I don't have kids.
Well, what I'm saying is a child coming into the world represents part of you. That is your lineage. That is literally a representation, a carbon copy of that you once were here.
I've heard enough of you. I love you, but
Dina.
I hear you. I want to
Dina.
hear from Lewis and from Ray.
Go
So what do you guys think? Do you think he's the asshole? She's the asshole?
Well, I'll let
No.
Ray go first.
Yeah, like I said first, I don't think he's the asshole. He said what he wanted. He made sure of it, and he said he clearly said that, like, if anything, I'll help you out financially. He's willing to pay the consequences for what he did. He knew what he got himself into, and I think he's not the asshole. She's probably more of the asshole than him. Hey, 3 months in and you want to keep a kid? Nah,
Yeah,
bro,
that's
what is this?
crazy,
You don't even
bro.
know the dad that well.
That's crazy. Yeah, like, and she said that she wanted him to be the father. Like, bro,
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
only known this man for fucking 3
Bro.
months.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I
there's no
blame
way you want him
Hollywood.
to be the father.
Honestly,
There's no
like,
way.
okay, I would like to have kids one day. I've never,
Yes, please.
fortunately, thank God, I've never been a. What'd you say? I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, how you got headphones on? You didn't hear, yo?
Guys, I can only focus on one thing at a time. If I'm talking, I have to hear myself talk. If anybody of you are talking, I can't multitask
Oh,
like that.
God. That was awesome.
That's
Anyways.
best believe.
Anyways, I fortunately don't know how that feels like. Everyone is different. You know, I would hate to be in a position where I only know a guy 3 months and then that test comes back positive and I'm like, oh my God, you know, that's scary because what I don't want is to like have a kid with someone who doesn't want the kid and who's just going to be absent. Like that's a really shitty situation and a feeling. I don't know. But like I said, everyone's different. It's crazy how like, but it's admirable how a lot of women are like, you know what? I'll be a single mom. You know, like I love this kid. Like I want to raise it.
Is it?
It's like, okay, like you're going to do it. It takes guts to have a kid, raise him by yourself. Like, yeah, you might have a support system. You might have your parents backing you up, some friends, but like you don't have like a partner every night there with you to help you, you know? And honestly, the single moms or single dads, you know, not ruling anyone out, I understand that it's a lot of work, but I don't know. It's just crazy how people just choose to have kids.
I wonder if he's gonna be like the Wayne brother in that one movie where he's like, "I'm here to pick up my son."
Oh God.
Picks him up.
Picks him up.
Puts him down. I'll be back tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Before we,
Bro.
there's one fear I do have about having a kid though, is being a single
He
father.
has a disability.
Nah, it's more of like if she were to pass giving birth, that would scare the shit out of me.
Dude, that is so scary.
That
Oh, yeah,
would
that
scare
Hi,
the crap out of me.
bench.
Welcome to chat.
Dímelo, peeps.
Bench.
That's Ben.
Dímelo.
What's cracking, homie? All right.
Dude, that's scary.
Yeah, it is.
Like, modern medicine is more advanced now, but shit still happens,
The mortality rate is still high.
and it's still high. And that's a scary feeling, at least for me. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I question. I'm like, should I just say fuck it and just adopt? Just, because I'm not opposed to it.
What type of child would you adopt?
An Asian
I'm
one.
not opposed
They
to
smart.
A hairless.
Yeah, that's racist.
No offense.
I seen the episode on South Park where they have the little kids in cages, and he's like, "Yeah, this is a hairless Mexican child." Fresh out. I'm like, dog, how did they get away with this, dog?
Yeah,
We have a Guatemalan mix, and I'm like, yeah.
Yo, South Park is so out of pocket. It's
Sorry.
funny.
the kid in the cage is like, please help me, and then the guys responding like,
¿Cómo
Bien, ¿y
está?
tú?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Oh
Like,
my
yo.
God.
Oh
But
God.
honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to just. I'm not like towards a specific like race, ethnicity. I don't know.
you just pick one out of the basket.
Because either way, like on the off chance that we like adopt, like the child is gonna be raised bilingual.
True.
Despite their skin color and their ethnicity, like
Bad English and good English, or like true
A
bilingual?
Spanish Asian.
Or you have a black Asian, we call them Blackanese.
We got Tiger Woods for that.
Yeah. Hold on. He's Asian?
He look Asian.
I don't know.
The
look back his family tree. Who's Asian?
All I know is, bro, when you guys are ready, I always say pray about it.
I mean, I
Straight
definitely
up.
want a kid.
Talk
for
to your
sure.
parents. I would like to have kids. It's not kids that worries me. I want to have kids with the right person.
No, yeah, that is.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is to me.
We have a special guest today. This is Zia.
Everyone
She's
say
so
hi, Zia.
Look at Jay.
He's like sad and lonely. On
You
this
guys
side.
say hi to Zia. Say hi. Say hi.
And little bows.
She's so cute. Look at her. Look how cute she is, you guys. Just take a second to just look at her. Oh, she's here at the studio.
Just admire
This is the Birdsong, the owner, and she's here almost like
Shout
here
out
every
Bert.
day. Shout out Bert. She's here every day, and
Big
so all the
man.
time I think in the back of my head, I'm like, damn, I want her to participate in the podcast.
And here she is.
She's our emotional support dog.
She's adorable.
Do you want to hold her, Jason?
No,
Oh!
I don't.
You always like holding her.
I know when no
Every
one's
time you-
looking.
First
Like
of all,
I'm not
every
doing.
time you
That's
see her,
bullshit.
you're just like,
Yeah, I don't deny
oh,
that.
she's tickling my arm. She's licking it, but it tickles.
Because it's not manly enough, Jason.
No, I don't care about that. I just don't want to hold the dog right now.
How many cats you got?
One.
Don't you have two?
You got
Oh no,
one
but the other
cat?
one is like your.
Mom's.
Oh right.
She has two. I have one.
And you cuddle with that cat, right?
Yeah, only when he wants to.
Oh, so he's not like a needy cat.
Yeah, no, he's needy as fuck. Like that dude, yo, he be meow. Like, shut up, bro. Like, nigga, I just got home. Can I take a shit without you crying outside the door, bro? Like, damn.
He wants to watch you take a shit.
That is awkward as hell, bro. I don't like when he does that.
Do you think pets know like
You know why
that
they
we're
do that,
shitting?
right?
Why? What? Why?
Because they're protecting us because that makes us vulnerable.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
Because of
that's
when
true.
they. Oh my gosh, so they do know we're taking the
Same
shit.
thing with dogs. When dogs are
Yeah.
pooping and they look at you, that means
Yeah.
they trust you.
Yeah.
So I always stared at my dog.
Dude, sometimes like when I take my Josie out for walks and she's like peeing or pooping, and she'll like look at me and then she'll just look everywhere. She'll just be like, just do this.
You're looking at me, right? You're making sure, right?
Dude, I have a serious question for you guys because every time I get home, like, I love my dogs and they're like my family's dog. But when I get home, they're always barking at me. Like, I'm the only person they bark at, but not like an aggressive bark like they hate me, but just
It's like
like,
an
a,
excited bark.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
no. It's the bark is more like if they don't know who's there.
I guess, but it's
Your
just
dog got
crazy.
amnesia or something?
I don't know. My mom, she pointed out, she's like, "Bro, they only bark at you."
Yeah,
But then it's like they see me and then they get their tails start wagging, and they get excited, and I start cuddling them, and then they love me. But it's crazy. I'm like, why would they just bark at me?
Oh, it's like an alerting bark.
yeah,
I mean,
I
yeah.
guess.
Like the other day, I stayed over at her house, and then she
Mhm.
went to work, and I went down to like start getting ready to leave, and the dogs didn't bark, and her mom told me is like they only bark.
What
at
did you do
Natalie.
to them dogs?
I didn't do nothing. I give them nothing but love and affection.
traumatize them.
I did not traumatize them.
She does.
Yeah.
She
Look at the dog. You see the dog? She knows something.
Hold
She
on,
knows
first of
something.
all, she
They
was-
have a sixth sense. They can see shit.
She's been growling.
Yeah.
You hear it on
She
the
probably
mic.
wants to get down.
Yeah, because she don't like you. But she loves me.
Yeah.
She loves me. She was sleeping on my
Wanna say that
lap.
one more time, Zio? Say it one more time.
That was me. That was
That was you?
Nigga, I was about to say, bro.
Yeah, I thought that was Zia.
No, that was me.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
You stole her
Dingleberry.
spotlight.
All right. So,
But Jason was talking about something that could actually bring us into the next topic, which is, do people subconsciously choose the people that are not right for them?
Yes.
I say yes.
Let's start it off with someone who's not Jason.
Wait, what was the question again?
Do people subconsciously choose the people that are not right for them?
Yes.
I definitely believe that.
Why do you
Yeah,
guys
like
think
they-
so?
Well, I feel like maybe infatuation could definitely have a big play in it. Like they,
That's her now.
oh my gosh. I think people become infatuated with like someone's looks so much that they just become so invested into the relationship, and then once they're in that relationship they realize it's not something that they want, but then they're too afraid to leave that. So it's just like, was that really what you were always looking for, or were there signs that told you ahead of time and now you're kind of just
Did you
like,
ignore it?
yeah
Yeah.
like did you ignore those signs?
What
And
about,
now where you at?
what about you?
Yeah, facts. 2 years into it, I found out that she wasn't the one.
Oh, shit.
No,
Damn, dog.
I honestly knew she wasn't the one. But yes, I felt bad for like this type of situation she was going through.
Which was, if you don't mind.
I mean, she didn't really have a family that can guide her, like someone in her family to guide her. Like dad wasn't there, her mom, she was cuckoo bananas. Her brother was racist, and
Oh wow.
yeah, to his own kind too. That's funny.
Mhm. Happens a lot more.
So I mean, she wasn't a bad looking girl, but you know, she had to like she wasn't a good person too. No, she wasn't.
That could also be because like, no, I lost my train of thought. Go ahead, bro. Sorry.
I think it comes up from upbringing.
Oh, sorry. It was some people want to fix broken people, and then realize you can't really fix broken people. Honestly, like you got to fix yourself.
You can try.
You can
And
try to
they'll
fix broken people, but
They'll probably get
Trying is the
slightly
It's
first
gonna
step.
backfire on you at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
it'll for sure backfire. It'll hold you back.
Yeah. And
Mm,
I know you're
Ow,
a
ow.
fixer, you're a mechanic for people.
no,
Oh, you love fixing people.
Or
it's
try.
not that. It's just, I think it really comes down to your upbringing. A lot of times people find themselves with these people because the person, like the part of me that's broken, is what I'm attracted to, what I find in the person. And I try to save them in a way that I wish somebody would have saved me.
I feel
And
you.
that's why you end up getting caught up in those type of situations, because if you, a lot of people's like, oh, you know, make sure they have both their parents, and that's bullshit. Doesn't matter if they're single, you know, come from a single parent home or a dual parent home. It comes down to the fact that you manifest what you want for yourself, right? If you want better, if you knew better, you would do better.
Mhm.
And a lot of times, if you look at toxic couples, especially ones that we see whether it's reality or in real life, they complete each other to a certain degree. Like the voids that they have individually match up with each other. and they end up becoming each other's cure and poison, where they're together because it distracts them and allows them to forget what's hurting them,
Mhm.
but it also creates a new type of pain.
But you should be really careful with that because like if
Agreed.
it's not done carefully, it can become very like toxic and you can be codependent on that person.
Well,
And codependency is like
codependency is something that comes naturally sometimes, believe it or not, because
I mean an unhealthy amount.
because imagine if you don't feel being like you're hurt in a house, but now you got somebody who makes you feel heard, you're naturally going to put up with that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people who find themselves in that relationship
Mhm.
end up being that they come from a toxic home. And that level of toxic is a lot less with the person they're with than what they have back at home. A lot of times you see these people like, oh, why are you still with her? Or why are you still with him? Because where they have to go back to is way worse than where they're at now.
Right.
And
Right.
that's that whole bond that you have with that person that fucks you up, because eventually it catches up to you. Eventually you will start acknowledging it, but because you don't want to deal with your own demons, you calcify and you end up lying to yourself in the relationship, and your wishful thinking is hoping that the person you with is going to change. But in reality, you lied about who they were to begin with. And when you lied about who they were to begin with, you now make yourself delusional and crazy because it falls apart. And that's where you have to know yourself and love yourself and truly heal. But also the way we're designed, we heal differently.
Right.
I think Tyrese said it best. He was like, they asked him like, oh, are you with somebody now? And he's like, yeah. And they're like, oh, but you just broke up. Don't you think you should be alone to heal? And he's like, not everybody's meant to heal alone. Because sometimes when you're going through a hardship and you're by yourself, that's how you get depressed. That's how you end up killing yourself. And I can easily say that, rest in peace to my boy Tech. You know, there's an embarrassment that comes with lost love. Working so hard for something that you thought was going to be sustainable. And it's like not only ripping off a Band-Aid, it cuts off. And now you're embarrassed because everybody around you knows everything that you put in, but they didn't know the situation.
Would that be considered like a rebound?
No.
Like, you know, you break up with the love and you're heartbroken, but like you mentioned, you know, maybe not everyone is meant to heal alone. So like you find a rebound.
Well,
Or like what's the difference?
a rebound, that's not a rebound. A rebound is if you
Just to get your
rocks off. But
Okay.
It's not something
and-
meant to be serious.
yeah, because think about it. When you break up, you're obviously gonna go through it. You're gonna miss them, you know. And I'll speak for myself. There's plenty times, even now, that there's certain things I want to talk about that I don't have somebody to talk about anymore.
Right.
I don't have that person where I could just be myself and goofy, and
I think that's
it's
why
gone.
having friends is important because like
friends won't do it.
I mean not all friends.
No friends can never do it
What do you mean?
because friends
Like you can't
are
be
your friends,
yourself around your friends.
but you can't be intimate about it.
Oh, I mean, well, yeah. of
See what I'm
course.
saying? I mean,
Of
we all
course,
have an
right.
intimate relationship to a certain degree,
Mhm.
but when you have a partner who knows who you are, truly knows who you are, there's a sense of freedom.
Right.
And when that goes down and it breaks, it's all lost. And that's where you find these people who are sometimes bent on revenge or really hurt in the sense where you can't reason with them anymore. They think the world is this way now. And you have the villain origin and the hero origin. Either
Right.
I went through this so everyone else goes through it, or I went through this, no one else is going to go through this.
My point of view, I think it's like very personally, I find it a red flag. Like if I'm single and I'm on a date with this guy and he briefly mentions, you know, he's like, he just broke up with his ex and he's getting over, he's starting to date. And I'm like, okay, cool. That right there will let me know, you know, I wouldn't want to get anything serious with him if it were to get down to that point, because then I don't want to be
I have
in a position where he ends up missing his ex, because a lot of guys or girls too, you know, they start dating, you know, they're like, oh my God, okay, like we're having fun. But then all of a sudden you're like 2 months into dating this person
Mhm.
and either again, it depends. They either cheat on you or like they leave you for their ex or whatever. It's like I don't want to be involved with someone who is still emotionally involved. Like they haven't healed 100%.
It would depend
Like if you're
on
just
how-
dating to just date, like okay, nothing serious, or just date, okay, that's cool. But that's just like my
let
opinion.
me ask you this. You have a car, right?
Mhm.
It's a new car, right?
Okay.
Where when you got your new car, did you not compare it to your old one? Subconsciously?
I mean, yeah.
I forgot about that shit.
I mean, I would.
I
would
don't mean like compare like heavy, like, oh my God, my car never did that. But you
I would compare,
subconsciously.
like,
you
no,
can't-
I would be like, damn, this
Yes.
car doesn't have lane assist.
yeah, like
You already one or two times really complain about that. I'm like, damn.
okay. So the reason why I say that is it's the same, it's amongst the same thing when you have somebody who's healing. Because even when you're still, you could be 100% fully healed, but the history is there. And if it was a real love, that bank system's there. There's a lot of people walking around right now in new relationships who still love their ex, but they respect themselves so much they're not willing to irritate what they have something good for. And I think that's what needs to be understood. You're not wrong, but at the same time, subconsciously, we compare. Well, she does this. My ex never did that. It's not that he still cares about his ex. It's just when you get treated differently with the next person versus the last person was treating you harsh, it is a wake-up call to what you've been missing. And then you honestly start comparing it to it and you
Right.
start looking at yourself and recognizing like, damn, I was really in some shit. Thank God I have the man I have now.
Have you guys ever been in that situation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
course.
Where the other person is still like attached to their ex.
I mean, if it's, here's the thing. If it's love,
It was rough.
it's true. If it was
You see,
true love,
I mean, it's
if love is non-possessive,
But it could be it is and isn't a red flag because it really depends on like I mean, yeah, like in the scenario you put it where you were in a date with someone
Mhm.
and they disclosed fully that they were like, yeah, I just got out of a relationship, you know, I'm stepping back into the dating scene, blah, blah, this and that, right? I don't see the way that that person phrased it as a red flag.
no, yeah.
the actions
It
is what
would-
makes it a
It
red
would be.
flag.
I would be very weary. I'd be very cautious around this person because, like,
Right.
I know, I understand that some people are vulnerable when, you know, and who's to say, I don't know what happened. Like in this hypothetical situation, I wouldn't
Mhm.
know what happened with him and his ex. Like maybe, you know, maybe they still care about each other and they get back. And that's what happens in a lot of cases
But-
where,
That fear, I think, comes from you simply, and not to make it sexist. I think it's because you're a girl versus
Insecurity?
women
Could it be?
are always in competition mode. Like
Okay,
always in
I see that.
competition mode. And the reason I say that is you meet your new guy, your most cases, you're going to want to see what his ex looks like. Even if you don't care about the bitch, you want to see like, I need to see what this bitch had on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see what he was fucking with. This is what he was fucking with? Oh, no, I'm good. But
I'm
if you
guilty
see
of doing
that, but if you see his ex was like bombshell gorgeous, you'll be like, am I the side chick? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's
Did you
natural for
downgrade?
y'all to do that.
Have you guys done that?
Fuck
like,
no.
you know, in like past, you know, you've never,
Like asked to see what the ex looked like.
or just like dove deep into their Insta, try to find their ex. You guys
Nope.
ever done that?
Nope, never. I'm
Kinda
not
curious.
a psychopath.
I don't, you know what? I don't even think it's being a psychopath. I know myself.
Damn.
Dude, it's like I
because-
wouldn't want to know that information. Like,
Dude, guys
I'm
have
with
so
this
much. Guys
person,
are so
that's
much
it.
different because, like, a lot of girls, they would do that.
yeah,
You want to know what
it's
matters?
true.
Truthfully, it's not the fact that you would have got. It's what type of guy. If you were with a corn, if I'm talking to a chick, right, and her ex is a cornball, I'm turned off.
Can you define that cornball?
A cornball. Like if her ex is one of those dudes who's, you know, the typical fucking Miami grills in the mouth, uneducated, can't read a Dr. Seuss book, or the preppy dude wearing fairies who would basically
think
put,
really else.
like, you know,
I'm
like would
judging.
take his girl and use her as a shield
judging.
and like, babe, help me. Like, if you got with
That
a
cornball.
cornball, I will be turned off because
That's
this
the
is
type of
where
dude
you
were
remember what I
with.
told you about chameleons, right? How
Mhm.
women can be chameleons, and that's very dangerous. If your ex was into country music and you were wearing
flag.
boots
Red flag.
and a cowboy
Country music,
hat
red
when you were
flag.
with him, and now your new boyfriend is into EDM, and now you're wearing a fucking spandex with glow sticks and shit.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at you sideways because that tells me.
Where's your individuality?
But no, it's an opportunity because you're going with what works, what you think works for you.
Right. I
When
get what
you
you
have
mean.
a preference and a type, that means your ex should align with the man that you're with now. They should have some form of similarities.
Uh-huh.
Because if they don't, in my opinion, you're an opportunist.
I'm not gonna lie. I know most girls are really good detectives. Like, you know, they can be in the FBI and shit. They can, you know, look up anything on the Insta. I'm not so great at that myself. I wish. I'm not gonna. I'll admit I've tried like looking up just for curiosity, you know, because I'm like, I wonder. I don't know if that's
And where does that get you?
nowhere. Like I said, I suck at like looking people up. So I'm just left like, oh, whatever. I'm too tired of this. I'm a lazy person at the end of the day. So I'm
Blink
just
if you need help.
I've done it. I'm going to your Insta. I'm
Yeah,
like,
she
I
has.
wonder.
Yeah, she has.
You know,
And she's come
it
back
has
with
to be.
questions.
I have to. You guys do that because that Shorty did that shit with me.
Like we're in a healthy relationship, but I still like to just stalk his social medias. Like I don't know.
Hold on, how the fuck?
Ew.
Yeah, she does. When she tells me, I'm like, weird, but I like.
But that's what works for you, bro. I can't knock that. I mean, final thoughts, because now we're gonna play Never Have I. Jesus Christ!
Gosh.
So as you guys know, we're gonna play a game called Never Have I Ever,
Never have I ever.
and
Whatever.
just disclaimer: you can judge me. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be truthful. I'm just gonna ask that you guys be truthful too. So Lewis,
Lewis.
who's gonna read all the questions? You, Nate, or Lewis?
Lewis.
Mm.
What? Oh, Lewis is gonna go first.
There's questions?
Never have I ever. So never have I ever.
But are the questions made, or are we just making them up?
No, they're
No,
on.
You can make them up. You can make them up.
on
or-
it. Oh no, these are.
okay.
Oh wait, these are.
I thought you guys had the questions already.
Disclaimer:
Some of it, yeah. Disclaimer.
I'm a different person than I was before. I have grown a lot.
Same.
I had a hairline when I was on my.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
target, I'm gonna
Era.
target Jason in these
Yeah,
questions.
when I had hair, I was a little bit of a hoe. I'm not gonna lie.
He looked like Kid
You
Cudi.
was a hoe. You was a hoe. Do, do, do,
Are you gonna
do, do,
disagree with me?
Yes.
You looked like Kid Cudi
No, I don't.
before, buddy. I'm gonna pull up the fucking.
Read the
picture.
questions, bro. Here we go.
All right. Oh, God, fuck, where'd it go?
I feel like I'm gonna regret this shit.
Oh wait, let's do a recap of how to play Never Have I Ever, because sometimes my brain turns off and I forget. I'm like, wait, is Never Have I Ever shit that like
So you have
you
10,
have done before, or you've never done before?
10 fingers up, and if they say never have ever, whatever, taking a bath or something, you put your finger down if you've
Because you
done it.
have taken a
Because you've
bath.
done it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
But
I was
if
gonna
you
say,
done
I
it-
have to ask the questions
If you
that
done
you have
it,
done.
finger down.
wait,
Huh? Let's say if like you're asking the question, does that question have to be something that you have done? No, right?
you've
All
never
right.
done.
I could target someone.
So like, let's say
I am.
Jason. So let's say Jason has eaten ass before, and I've never eaten ass. So if I say never have I ever eaten ass, because
I
I've
gotta
never
put a
done
thumb
it.
down because I eat an ass.
You gotta
Which
put
I
that
haven't.
thumb
You?
in.
Right.
No,
Right.
But you put your thumb down.
bitch, that was an example. I don't know what is wrong with y'all generation on eating
Secrets
ass.
out.
You know what comes out of there? Like no.
Poopy.
All right, let's see.
Just a
Let's
little
see.
bit
Which
of
one's
doing.
It's dark, black, and hairy.
Just
no.
like you.
All right.
Hair comes out of the ass.
What?
He said hairy.
You never seen the comedian?
Hair comes out of your ass.
No.
It
There's no, nigga, I got manscaped, bro. I'm hairless like a mole.
Oh.
But it comes out there.
I'm a guy, bitch. You have hair probably in your shit too. You know what? Change it. Just read the damn question. Read the damn questions.
I'd be getting a comb over down there.
Oh God.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay, Lewis.
All right. Never have I ever had a threesome. Oh wait.
What is that
No, you
supposed
gotta
to
put
mean?
a finger down, motherfucker.
Wait, damn, we have to put our
Damn.
fingers up. Oh, that's too much work.
That's the first thing you ask. That's the first thing you ask. My mama watches this, man. Go ahead.
Yo, we've talked about more foul shit than this.
And this is what you worry about? Where are your priorities, Jason?
Didn't you just say a story about how you were with the chick and
That was one girl.
He's like, let me stop you right
Mom.
there. It was one. How do you say sorry, mom, in Creole?
I don't know.
You should know because you should have said it plenty of times.
I was being beat when I was trying to apologize. I had too many boogies and snot coming out.
Okay. Okay. Never have I ever said I'd call, but never bothered.
But what?
But never, yeah, like
never bothered to call.
like you said you'd call,
But you
but
didn't.
you didn't.
Wow. I'm guilty of that
Right.
shit.
You dogs, all of you.
What?
Right.
What do you want from me?
Nigga,
Yeah, leave
I
me
got
alone.
busy.
I do that shit now, bro. So it's like,
I'm
okay.
forgetful.
All right.
Unbelievable.
Can I go next?
Yes, go next.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Never have I ever slapped a bald black man.
You put a finger down.
Oh, you put a finger down? Oh, he got your ass.
You slapped a bald black man.
Does
Your finger don't work
touching
correctly,
Jason's head count? I didn't slap it.
No, I mean, I smacked the fuck out of a nigga's head. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Jason. Okay, it's your turn. I'm still at 10. You guys.
Never have I ever role played.
Damn.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
I guess.
Role play?
I guess.
He's like,
You role played?
yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah, I was.
Me? I don't
This
fucking
schoolgirl.
role play.
You've never.
No, if I'm like, I'm the black guy coming to fix your sink. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
made your pipes clean?
Yeah, like, nah, yo. Like, what the
She
fuck?
knows if she's
What role play do you think? Look at my face. What can I honestly role play? But a convict and a fucking slave or something, bro.
Can
Like,
you imagine if you're so down bad for a girl and she's like, I want to role play, and you're like, you know, whatever, fine. And she's like, I want you to act like a slave. What would you do? What would you do in that situation? And she was like, hot. I mean, like 15 out of 10.
Kunta Kinte.
nah.
What would you do?
I'll
Or
probably
like she wanted to role play as a racist.
no,
Wanted to
like.
call you racial
Like,
slurs and
because
stuff.
I think it would damage me mentally. Like, I can't. I would have to block that out. Imagine that calling me that, fuck me, nigga. Like nah, bro. All right, yeah. Read the next one.
Never have I
yes.
ever had a one night stand.
God damn, bro.
I'm guilty of that, I guess.
Damn.
Everybody put their fingers down? Everyone?
Yeah. Did you
Bert,
put your fingers up?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
You in on this?
I thought you were a virgin.
Look how retarded my pinky is, and I just got it back.
The pinky.
Yeah,
kinda
you
weird.
can't do this?
No,
His hand's messed up.
remember
His
I
whole
cut the
arm.
radial nerve.
Damn.
All right, read the next question.
Wait, your arm's in the way.
Well, as Nate next.
Oh, never have I ever slept with my friend's ex.
I'm thinking.
Fucking
No,
A.
never.
Never? Have you?
No.
Could
Out
have.
of approval.
I could have, but didn't.
I could have as well.
It was a different time then.
Okay.
Okay, it's your turn. Find something.
Never have I ever sent a naughty photo to someone.
I think we're all guilty of that, bro.
Bro, you only have 5 fingers left.
You're supposed to say something you haven't done. Because then you put your finger down.
I did put my finger.
I ain't sending
You're
my
not
dick
supposed
out in no picture. I
What
don't need
happened?
that type of negativity in my life.
Wait,
Ooh,
what
I
happened?
got a
I
good
never
one.
sent no dick pic to no one.
That's a lie.
No way.
Okay, you're
you
old
serious?
enough not to.
Jason, say this one.
What the fuck?
Never have I said I love you without meaning it.
Without meaning it?
You put your finger down?
No, I didn't. I it's up.
You put your finger down?
Maybe.
Nah, nigga, did you put your... You said that? Oh,
You dog.
boy. Hey, it must have been some good yum, but,
I put my phone down for that.
you done
Better
that
not
too?
fucking be me.
No, I wasn't. It's a year and 3 months, baby.
Okay, let's see which one else gets spicy.
Wait, who's next? Oh, Jason is next?
Well,
Oh no,
no,
Jason. Oh no, it's Louis. Let's Lois.
I got 5.
No,
How many
it's-
fingers you got left? 5?
Yeah,
I have
high five.
I'm not the.
4. What?
What?
How am I losing?
Shit, you're a dirty
Louis,
asshole.
how are you?
You a
First
dirty
of all,
How am I
girl.
losing?
Are you serious? You have 4 fingers left? What the hell?
All right, I don't feel so much as a hoe now.
God damn, what the fuck? Some
Anyways.
bullshit.
Oh my god! Oh god!
Wait, show me which one you're looking at, because I gotta read it. Which one? Never have I ever hooked up with someone I just met in the first 24 hours.
Wait, never have I ever hooked up with anyone in the first 24 hours?
That I've met
that
in
you
the
just
first,
met in the first 24 hours.
Oh no.
Nah, never. I'm not a hoe.
Not my 4.
Yeah, I've done that,
Oh my
and honestly,
God.
I regret it because I want that. I want my sex back. Like that was a horrible.
You want your body count back?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was just a bad time.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I should have never done that.
I'm glad it was terrible.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh
Never
shit.
have I ever slept with someone I wasn't attracted to.
Hmm.
I have, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No.
I
Should
should
at
have
least put a paper bag on top.
I should have
of
put
the-
up. I should have put a paper
Aw,
bag.
damn.
Oh nah,
But-
like when you say attractive,
guys
you
are
mean
just
But I would have needed a
no,
body
no,
bag.
no. Hold on. You're talking about looks or like personality type
In
shit?
general.
In general,
Okay.
In general.
I would have needed a body bag.
Bro.
Damn, dog.
What guys would do for a fuck, like
What
I did
girls
put my
would do
finger
for a
on.
bag? Do you see the type of fucking guys y'all females be going for?
My finger's cramping.
Yeah.
don't put me in that category.
Why is
I've
it?
never done it.
I
I
never said.
can't compare. I can't empathize or whatever, you know.
Okay, never have I ever wore my mom shoes when she called to pick up groceries.
What?
Have
Never.
I mean, I've always
Like you,
Have I?
My
like,
dad slides always.
probably doing one.
that when you were a kid, you
Yeah.
didn't pick
They
up.
by the door. I ain't going back upstairs.
Exactly,
Have
bro.
you
My
ever
dad
were they heels?
slides. Or
One
went
times
barefoot.
were they heels?
Yeah, have they been heels? Yes. I'm not going. They were right there.
I would
You
go
put on
barefoot.
your mom's heels?
They were right there. I was lazy. I was fat.
Yo, my mom would beat
He's like,
the bricks
screw-
off my ass.
If you wear her
They were in
heels,
high heels.
Hell yeah, my
Yeah,
mom would
yeah.
beat my ass.
can you?
Yeah.
Like, yo, hell no, her church shoes? No, forget that. I would. Okay,
Bro,
I'm
Okay.
down to 2.
where am I? Oh, okay. Never have I ever said the wrong name in bed.
Never.
Hold on, have I?
I ain't getting slapped for that.
I never.
Nah, I can say I haven't.
Teresa.
I almost.
Oh my god.
Almost.
Who the fuck is Teresa?
I actually have 2 fingers.
Look,
Yo,
are you serious?
Sleeping with someone in the first 24 hours. Yeah. That I met.
I done that twice.
No, I meant like, have you ever said the wrong name in bed before?
No. I was
Oh,
putting
okay.
my finger down for a previous
For
question.
the perfect.
You're losing, man. Both of y'all losing.
You know what I've always wanted to
Let
do?
me start asking my questions. I really want to ask, but
wait.
Mhm.
You know what?
What?
Have you done this?
No, but you know
Okay.
what I've always wanted to do, even though
Mhm.
it sounds very toxic.
The
I saw it
helicopter.
on Instagram. While on doggy, say the wrong name, you're honestly playing with the bull. You're like, she's trying to get away. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh, so we used to call it right in the bulls when you. So there was the Houdini and the bull, right? So the bull, when we were younger, used to be like, "Yo, you're hitting it from the back, you hug her and be like, yo, in her ears, I have AIDS," and then Red Bull. And that was called riding the bull. The second
Oh
thing
my
dudes used to do was
That's
called
fucked up.
that was called the Houdini. So what this is sunset. Shorties were really promiscuous. You put a blindfold on her. She's laying in the in the room. You raw dogging her, and then you like, yo, I'm gonna get water. You let your boy come in. Houdini. Yeah,
That's fucked up.
That's messed up.
that's called the Houdini.
I'm sorry, but like, at least for the first 2, you're getting your dick bent. I don't care.
Yo, what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Yo, how do you?
You're not about to say the wrong fucking name in my ear.
Oh
And get away
God.
with it.
Yo, Jesus.
You're getting your dick bent.
Yo, I ain't never heard that. Oh, that hurts.
I'm calling 911 and it'll be like, yes.
How you gonna know? How are you gonna know? You're
What do you mean?
blindfolded.
What do you mean?
You're
No, I
blindfolded.
meant to the first two. I'm not talking about the last one.
Oh.
I'm saying to the first two, like, you say the wrong name in her ear while you're a doggy to like ride the bull. I'm sorry, but you're getting your dick wet. I'm calling 911 and be like,
I
yes,
thought she was talking about what you guys just
operator, this guy's dick is bent. I did it. I'll admit it.
Oh, God.
said. Guilty as charged.
Guilty as charged. Sorry,
You also-
but he said the wrong name.
So mean.
Oh,
Thank God I've never done it. Next question.
Wait, no, Jason had one.
What?
You said you were trying to get back at us, bro.
Oh, okay. Never have I ever held in a fart while being with my partner.
I think we're all guilty of that, bro.
damn. Of course we all do that.
No, I mean, I'm
Oh, you let that shit rip
Yeah, dude, I'm a grown ass man. I don't give a shit.
on the first date?
I don't give a shit.
On the first date, you letting it rip.
Yeah.
Baddie. 10 out of 10.
Don't care.
Mother could potentially be the mother of your children.
Well, I'm human, nigga. I got to fart. I might even pick a leg
But in
up.
front of her.
I've done
Yeah.
that. Yeah, for sure I've done that.
What?
But with her, I don't do it.
What? Do what?
Fart in front of you?
You guys don't fart in front of each other?
No.
If
I
I,
mean,
know that it's not going to be so terrible, I'll do it.
If I know it's not going to be very loud, I'll do it.
I mean, I've held it in
'Cause
like on a
his-
first
the thing
date or
is-
something.
The thing is that his
I'm
are
not trying to
loud, but
stink up
mine's
the
are
car.
quiet. But mine's are like
Dude,
smelly.
when I was going to opposite, what did I say out there? I was like, yo,
You farted.
yeah, I don't give it. Okay, I'm weird then.
But on a first date, I'm sorry, I'm holding that in.
No,
Or I'd excuse myself to go to the bathroom.
He has a pinky up.
I got 2 left, bro.
I got.
Let's
two
make this
left as
count.
well.
Okay.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, never have I ever had sex with more than one person in the same night.
Never. Never.
Are
Ray
you
was a
for
different
real?
man. Ray was a different man.
I was a different man.
I thought you were a virgin.
Me made my promise.
Put all of his fingers back up. You're a hoe.
Yeah, but
I'm
not proud of it.
We've talked about this before, right?
Yeah, we were really good friends before. So
And the worst part, they were friends with each other, dog. I'm sorry, man. You know what?
It's true.
I was young, man. Like you had. This is Miami, okay?
Can you imagine like, like you get with someone you like, and then in the back of your head you're like, okay, I can be a little brief but not too specific about the shit that I did because I don't want them judging me. Nah, I knew all of his shit before he went out.
so
My
And you were
shit
like,
is
"Damn."
buried in a vault. In the vault. All I say, don't
I
ever,
saw five.
ladies, if you ever come across my path and we're chilling, don't ask me questions you don't want to know the answer to, because I'm going to tell you, and I'm not going to be apologetic. I'm not.
I told him the other day. He was like, don't ask questions you don't want answers to. And I'm like, I want to know the answer.
You know what? You don't listen. Like you don't listen.
She
Because I can
doesn't.
tell you right now, if you ask this man a question and it really fucks you up, you gonna get quiet. You're like, no, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong. I'm fine.
No, but there have been times where I've been wanting to ask him something. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna ask him.
Leave it.
I think ignorance is bliss.
I don't real shit. I don't ask any girl I'm interested in or talking to. I don't ask some shit I don't want to know. The one thing I do say is there anything that could come to light that is gonna make you my enemy? Meaning, I don't want to hear no sex videos. I don't want to see no pictures of your birthmarks on another man's phone.
Is there?
oh, what?
Oh shit!
What? You're reading something?
Do 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 do.
These questions are whack. They change them.
Are you ready? Oh, you should have said something.
Yeah, we were waiting on the queue.
Y'all the one harmonizing this shit.
Sorry.
Never have I had sex in a movie theater or at work.
Does head count?
Define sex.
Wait.
Anything sexual.
That's kind of
damn it! You're out.
You said at work. I mean, not at work, but like, does a parking garage count?
Yes.
Damn.
Damn. All right. Next.
Down
I still have
to
4 fingers anyway.
y'all
So.
two.
Oh,
the middle
fuck.
finger,
Because
sure.
they lost.
You guys are out already?
Yeah.
I lost.
Ask your question.
Okay.
I hate you.
Never have ever broken a bone.
No, that one's way too easy. I'm not gonna.
Never have I ever started texting someone during sex.
Nah, I ain't done this shit.
I haven't done that, but that is fucking wild.
That would have
oh
been
my
a finger down.
Oh my god, hold up. Okay, I go. Never have I ever, watched TV while having sex.
That would have been a
have-
finger down.
Watch TV?
Porn
Yeah.
too.
I am.
Movie.
Oh, that is crazy. That is crazy. I'm glad you don't fucking do that.
No, of course not.
I'd be so fucking.
That you know of.
Oh god.
No, I know all of it.
Let's see.
That's so infuriating. Cause like, I'm right here. Why are you so distracted?
Never have I slept with my partner's enemy to make him jealous.
I wanted to.
Oh.
For real?
I mean.
Oh wait, partner's enemy?
No.
Mhm.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, I was about to say you're so fucking.
No.
wrong.
Go ahead.
An enemy's partner, yes, for sure.
Wow, that is.
I'm holding on to dear life with this one pinky, though.
The one biggie, and I have 4, so good luck trying to get all my 4 down.
Oh, you want to play this game? Okay, let's go.
No, but
No, you
easy
started some shit.
questions.
You started. No te haga. You want to talk shit? Let's go.
Fine, you go.
Nah, I already won. It's
Oh,
your
you
turn.
already won? Okay, I'm trying to find some like juicy ones because all of these are fucking like never have I ever skinny dipped or faked sick from work or smoked a joint.
next
These
one.
are so like
Never have I ever faked an orgasm. There we go. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ray, watch out.
Yeah.
Watch out,
Uh-huh.
out.
You wanted the horn? You got the bull with the horn. Let's go. Ask this question.
what are you doing on the phone? Huh?
Mom?
No, this was in the past.
It better be.
I mean,
Mm,
a girl's gotta do what she's gotta do.
don't feel bad.
Bruh.
No, I don't.
Did you have to do it?
I just wanted to get it over with.
God damn, that sounds horrible. I'm waiting for your question. You're trying to find a juicy one. It's not gonna
I'm
work.
trying to find it because if you had like 5 fingers, I'd be like, okay, I still have time. I can just ask whatever questions. But
You
since
got
have
3
one
fingers left. This is about to be a handicap match.
I think it's pretty obvious what question should be asked.
Has he ever stinked in his booty?
What?
Never have I ever worn my partner's lingerie because she asked.
What?
Huh?
You know how some women want
Y'all
you to
into
wear.
some freaky shit.
You know how-
No.
Wait.
Y'all need some
You know how
freaky
some women they want their partners to be like, oh my god, babe, like wear my thong or
No,
or put
what?
on my bra."
No, that's not this relationship.
Yeah.
You never had,
Yo.
or like you never had a girlfriend in the past like ask you to do that.
No!
Never.
That's some white girl shit, bro. Hey, wear pants. How? How?
What do you mean how?
How?
By
Okay.
putting one leg through and then
Alright.
put the other one on.
Hey, funny story though. For my dad's 50th birthday, he did.
For real?
Shit,
You wore lingerie?
There's pictures.
Oh God.
never have I. How do I phrase this so I can catch this one? Never have I coughed to make it seem like I didn't fart. Yep. There you go. There's a finger down.
Bro, who hasn't done that?
That's cap.
That's so cap. Like, I don't believe that.
That's cap, bro.
No
You
way.
never been like,
Nope.
I probably haven't.
I just don't see the point of fucking hiding farts. It's natural.
I just probably got lucky something else sounded louder in the background.
or like,
Listen.
or like when you're in a stall and you're doing number 2 and there's like other people there and you cough so they don't hear a drop.
No.
No.
I do.
I'm listen.
I'll be
You're
like,
talking to a guy where You can ask my family. You could ask my closest friends. Like we could be walking in the mall and I'll throw a leg up, pow, and like yo, I don't give a shit. Like yo,
Dude, sometimes it's early in the morning and I'm at her house in the bathroom.
how many
and I
fingers you
let it
down
rip.
to?
What happened?
How many fingers are you down?
3.
Let's go.
Okay.
He's
Wait.
coming for
I
your
have
neck.
one, but I don't know how to phrase it. Never have I ever had pity sex.
Put the finger down. Put the finger down.
Define pity sex.
He's trying to find a way out of it.
No, like
Mm.
have sex because I felt bad for the person.
Like you have sex with someone because like you find them attractive, but you're like, damn, like she kind of reeled you into that. You know how girls are very good at like making the men feel bad, and then they're like, damn,
No.
you're in the comfortable, and then you have
That's
sex.
how you have babies. No,
For real? Wow, somebody has self control.
very well. So
Okay. Your turn.
God,
I'm making sure I'm going to win this game.
But don't make them easy because then that's
It's not easy.
barnacles.
Okay.
Barnacles. Covered up a fart with a cough. Who the fuck doesn't do that? Like
What?
Apparently him.
apparently him.
I fart. I don't care.
Whatever.
You know, I farted in the
Never-
middle of an SAT.
Never have I used a friend's picture to reel in a guy I wanted to talk to or a girl I wanted to talk to, vice versa.
I've never had to do that.
Never. Well, some dudes do that. They'll take your photo, like, yo,
It's called
Jen.
catfishing.
Yeah,
That is
catfishing.
catfishing. That's
Never.
Okay. Your
that's
turn.
fucking crazy. Never have I ever been caught looking at something naughty.
Damn, bro. Damn. Such a good girl.
My mom caught me
Your
when I
mom
was in the
comes in,
GTA strip
"Look,
club.
Look.
My mom, I was like 15.
Damn.
I was doing the mean you her onto the computer screen. And,
I mean, you heard.
and then the fucked up part was like, get out. I'm not done. That came out naturally. Like, yeah.
That is fucking crazy.
What does she win for this? Pat in the back.
Oh, you guys stop it.
It's your goody two shoes over here.
I lived.
Lame.
That's all I can say. I have lived. But
Loser.
I have lived
Loser.
too.
Well, actually, mine
Yeah,
was
that-
for my name.
Unbelievable.
Why?
Unbelievable.
listen, all I'm saying is everyone has done their things. There's, the guys have their kinks and all crazy shit. I mean, what's that saying? Sticks and stones may break my bones, whips and chains excite me.
Wait,
I never heard that
she-
before.
we-
No, you
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Rihanna said that shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rihanna says that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude, you guys are weird.
Dude, that's like in Rihanna's song S&M. Her song S&M. Chains and whips excite me.
Oh my god, that's what it says?
Yeah, that's what it says.
What do you hear? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I'm just like, sticks and stones. I'm just jamming out.
I don't know.
You live under a rock.
Who?
You?
How do I live under a rock?
Patrick.
You guys live under a rock because that's an old ass saying.
Okay, whatever.
She's not the originator of that saying.
I never said she
Okay,
was. I
yeah,
just said Rihanna said it.
Rihanna said
Rihanna got a big ass forehead. I'll
She
kiss
does.
it, but it's a big ass forehead.
Rihanna's Rihanna. She can be whatever she wants because
I don't know.
Except
Because sometimes you look at that. You ever
Drake
looked
wishes
at
he
a
could be
girl
whatever.
and you're looking at her, she's beautiful, but she also like. Remember when I told you I went to Boogie's? I have literally told women like, you look like you could piss me the fuck off. I'm gonna leave, and I do not feel bad about that.
Dude,
'Cause there's
do
just
they
some-
say anything?
Dude, I feel you though.
They think it's fucking like, oh my god, and I'm like, you look like you could piss me the fuck off.
You know,
My-
it's funny because when you like a lot of women, if they feel you, they'd be like, "Oh wow, we're like really? Like you think I can like get you mad?" Because I don't know. I feel like some women
they
like,
like the attention
they
on it.
enjoy like making their partner like mad or whatever.
Well,
as I don't know.
imagine two
They see it
things.
as a challenge.
My insurance can't afford you. If you're a beautiful chick, I know I can't afford you because the crazier the situation is going to be. Like, I don't ever want to be in a situation where my windows get bust out, where I got to worry about my job and tell them, put a restraining order. I don't want to deal with that.
You run away from that, dude.
Let me tell you something. never underestimate what a woman can do. Okay. This is my rule for the gentlemen, especially my homies. If you go, and I don't advocate cheating, whatever, but make it a mission, because you could go to Tampa, meet a chick in Tampa, lay it down, and out of nowhere, she will drive 6 hours and be like, hey, I'm in Miami. Do that in other states, because you do it in Cali, she has to take a flight to see you, connecting flight at that. So if she's coming to see you, you know it's something serious. Either she's pregnant or you got something. But women here locally, girls will hook up with a dude from Miami and Orlando and drive down to Miami. That's a fact. So you got to, not trying to contaminate.
No.
Women are fucking crazy. When they want something, they gonna make, nigga, they got a whole recon. Okay, recon. They'll send their homegirls, nigga. Literally plan out a scenario to entrapment. Entrapment was created by these individuals.
Jamie.
All right, entrapment. There you go. Perfect prime example. She did it to you. She literally had you entrapped into her web. She's like, we gonna set this nigga up. I'm gonna get what I want.
I do recall that to
And
Jamie.
a year later,
Shout out to Jamie.
That dude.
Oh, what?
I love that dude.
I did too.
I
Miss
mean,
him.
it's what's the furthest thing you ever done to get out of shorty? Like, what's the craziest thing you ever done to get out of shorty?
I haven't done that many crazy things, bro. Maybe sneak into her house with her like parents.
No, like to get her, like to like wow
Like you
her.
go out of your way to just wow her and get at her.
Nothing. I just myself. I'm enough.
Okay, you.
No, I've never done anything like that, like out of the blue.
I don't go out too crazy like that.
You
Like,
Probably
give me an
not worth
example
it.
of
You know.
something.
I plant several seeds to
Well, that's
to make
normal.
him think about me, and then I get help. Have my friends be like,
She took a picture of herself and she's like, hold it.
oh, my close friends. I had him with my
Yeah.
close friends.
No, when for 4th of July, she took a picture with a little Polaroid.
I
And she's like,
did.
can you hold this for me? I gotta go to the bathroom. And then she never asked for it ever again.
you peed on him, so when you want to see him, you could. Pretty smart.
This
Do you
was
still have the picture?
Yeah, I still have it. It's actually,
while he looks for it. This was a day after we had agreed to like start talking and like start.
You're here.
What was this one?
Damn, what the fuck is that? Halloween Horror Nights?
It's a little
Yeah,
dark.
show
It's
the
a little
camera.
dark.
It's very dark because I took this at night.
It was
so-
at night.
No, you can't see
Yeah,
it.
you can't see it.
It's just a selfie.
Yeah.
But
A dark ass self.
But
For
no,
real.
in person you can see it, like in person. But it's a little right there. But I literally, I took my best friend, my other friend was there, and he was there, and this was the day after we had agreed to start talking. And I took a selfie of a Polaroid of me, and so I was like, "Oh my god, this is so cute." Whatever. He's like, "Yeah, whatever." And then I'm like, "Damn, I have to use the bathroom. Can you hold this real quick?" So he holds it, and then I come back. I didn't ask for it back.
You know what that
I
playbook
would
comes
be
from?
like,
That's like homies back in the day. There used to be a thing with hats and hoodies. Shorties would steal a nigga's hoodie all the time. But the nigga who was thirsty be like, yo, take my jacket. That way he had a reason to get at her. What
Mhm.
he didn't know is she don't have the jacket anymore because the nigga she like is wearing it.
Is wearing it.
Let me tell you something before we started dating, we were
That's a
hanging out with
fight.
a group of friends, and I like to play around with my scrunchies sometimes, like just do this. And I tell him like, hold your hand out, and he holds his hand out, and I just put my scrunchie like that. And he was like, I was like,
That is a universal sign to
and then I
say
asked her about
I'm feeling you.
And then
That's literally what that means.
and then she tried to push me into a car.
What?
I was just playing around.
But she tried to.
that's what. Mm.
I'm blinking.
I wasn't being for real.
I'm blinking.
He's the victim here.
I believe him.
I didn't do nothing.
Just joshing, huh?
There's that 1-800 hotline. 1-800.
I saw that.
I mean,
Nah.
But yeah,
It was out of love. I love her.
I promise you, if like I'm thinking back on it now. I might sound really crazy for this, but like if you were like, oh, I'm like hanging out with some friends, like probably still in Miami, but like a little north. I'd be like, oh, okay, oh my god, I'm in the area, haha. Just to like,
You fucking stalker, bro.
yeah.
Listen, I thought guys were bad. No, girls will, and they do it so nonchalantly. Like, I'll be at a party. You don't know nobody here. What the fuck are you doing here? What do you mean? I was invited. Who's the owner? Why does that matter? Because you weren't invited.
The little doggy. It was
All I'm saying is, y'all
tell
go
you-
over and beyond to get the man y'all want.
I can just imagine you, like a girl's feeling you and she'll do that and you're like, and you confront her, yo, do you even know anybody at this party? Basically calling her out.
Yeah.
And like being like, I mean, like if she admits she's here to see you, would
I
you
would
be an
respect
asshole?
that.
Would you be an asshole and be
I would
like,
respect that.
what would you say?
You came here to see me. All right, so what's good?
You're so mean.
That's not mean. What's good? Now, if you tell me, oh no, I just came because some friends are here, I'm gonna look at you, you stupid bitch. Now I'm definitely getting away from you. This is the thing.
So you're like an honest shorty.
Yeah, just
Okay.
be real. If you wanted to, you would. If you like me, just fucking say it. Don't do this whole scavenger hunt and leave little seeds here. I don't like that shit because then what you end up doing, I end up resenting you. I resent the
I
shit
feel
out
like
of that.
some guys, if the girl's like, oh, I came here to see you, and he's like, and then you probably think she's weird as fuck. Like, you came here to see me. You could have just like texted me or whatever. This and that. Like, you know, some guys would just call her weird for that. I mean, I know you're different because you know you like honest people, but I feel like that's why some women are so
I'm
truthful
an
about it.
asshole.
Because I'll admit, sometimes it's like very upfront. You know, if a woman's like, oh my god, I'm gonna go out of my way to like see him or whatever, and like the guy could probably admit and be like, damn, that was kind of weird. And even though the girl knows it, she's still like caught by her feelings. She's like, damn, I still want to see. I'm trying to. She's trying to shoot her shot, basically.
No, because you guys think you shoot your shot by sticking your ass out and being all sexy and shit. You see, I wasn't even comparing. I wasn't even talking about you, and I know you did that too. Y'all,
literally did do that.
y'all try to be so cinematic when it comes to attracting the male. It's irritating sometimes
Dude, let me
because
tell
it's
you.
like it's like, yo, y'all try to be sexy and it ain't sexy. It's awkward. It's trying to walk.
Wait. No, it was
It
sexy.
depends. It
It
depends.
was. Let me
It
tell you,
was.
because
On the
I was
scenario.
with my friend Jamie, and we were at the beach, and I was like, "Damn, like you should text Ray to like let's go to Flanny's after this and get something to eat." And he did because we're all friends, and we all met up at Flanny's. But my other two friends, you know, had a disagreement. We ended up not going to Flanny's, just leaving. But it was me, Jamie, and him, and we got into his car because we left our cars somewhere else, so he was gonna take us back to our cars.
Okay.
And so I was still in like this like long shirt
Cardigan type.
cardigan type for the beach, and I was still in a bikini. And so I got out of his car to like put my shorts on, but I left out like my ass first out, so I know he could see it because he's so.
you see this shit?
Let me tell you, he's very respectful. I don't catch him looking, and I don't catch him being like very.
Imagine if it was the other way around. Yeah, man, I was sitting in Shorty's car, so you know, as I'm picking up my shorts, I made sure one testicle shows out.
No,
and shit.
The male equivalents would to be like, you know, like take off his shirt and like maybe his shirt under like got caught and he's like, which he has done before, and I've caught been like, oh.
You
I
know
think
what?
women can get away with that.
I have realized I'm
Someone
going to
hit me
be
with it.
single for a fucking long time, bro, because just be honest.
I like honesty. I like
I'm
an
not
upfront
saying,
woman.
I
If
can't
was
say what you
honest
guys
with
do.
him, he definitely would have been like very, what? Oh my god, you do?
Yeah.
Like I don't believe
Fact.
it. And then be like, no,
100%.
but we're friends. Oh my god, I can't. And then I would have been like, oh, you know what? I shot my shot, and now it's kind of weird. You know what? Never mind. And I wouldn't have like given another day, and we probably wouldn't be dating right now. I gave him the time to think because we were friends before, and
She
I knew it was
marinated it.
weird. I was
Bert,
marinating it,
Bert, please confirm.
and then he
How-
approached me.
Am I that outdated? I'm
Yeah, he says
lit-
yes. He says
I am
yes.
out. I don't like the cat and mouse. I refuse to play it.
Dude.
If you listen, I'm the type of person, if I see you and I like you, I walk up on you. I don't do the by the bar, stick my ass out like I'm I'm like, hey, how you doing, love? Where you from?
Not everyone's like you, Jason.
I don't think it
language.
necessarily has to.
That was how you had to break the ice when
But
we were growing up. Like
think about it
that
this
was a
way.
challenge.
Like,
Think about it this way: if a girl's doing that shit to you, like at a bar, right,
Yeah.
looks directly at you, and then she does that, that's a sign for you to walk up to her and do something about it.
mhm.
Because some girls like it when the guy, is dominant like that.
Right?
I honestly
it's
don't
an
think-
open door, is what it is, and you gotta walk in there.
I honestly don't think it had to get to that point. Was it a plus? Yeah, I liked it. But no, I mean, she could have done any other different thing. Like one day, I don't know why this caught my attention so good. We were at the beach and we were thinking about what to eat. And she brought up fritanga.
Oof.
Oh, we were already
That-
dating at this point.
that-
Kind of.
I love fritanga.
He's
She
like, what do you
sold
want to
me.
eat? And I was like,
She sold me on that.
Fritanga.
Let me
She
ask
showed
you
me
guys
on that.
something. And please don't take this the wrong way. I'm curious.
Okay.
Did y'all really have a sit down and talk about like we're gonna make this official, or did you guys just go with the flow?
No. We talked about it. No? I would say.
Yes. I mean, we did discuss that because we admitted our feelings for each other, and we admitted that like we're friends, and like what if it doesn't work out? Like we were honest about each other with that. Like, what if this doesn't work out? Like, I would hate to lose you as a friend or whatever. And I'm like we won't know unless we try. So let's just like try it. So we give it a try. After like 2 weeks of us like going on dates and like talking, getting to know each other, being more intimate, he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I said yes.
How did he ask? Like just asking, or he took you out to like somewhere nice?
Yeah.
No, we were. I think we were cuddling in bed.
Yeah, we were.
What the?
I mean, it doesn't
You
have
want
to be
anything?
so freaking extravagant, dude.
No, it doesn't. That's why. Like, I'm realizing I have a lot of issues because with my past partner, we went on a date, and I'm very critical. So we got off on the bike, and I was like, "Why are you here?" And she's like, "Excuse me." I was like, "Yeah." You just want to go for a ride? Do you want to fuck with me? Like, what do you want? Because if you just want to chill, we could chill. We could be friends. But what is it that you're looking for? Oh, you're looking for a boyfriend? All right, cool. Let's run it. Let's see where it goes. And that's how it goes. 8 years.
You never asked like formally. You just
Mm.
let it run.
I claimed what I felt was mine.
I mean, I think it's just good communication, like to just.
Yeah.
The thing is that we were
Establish
really
it.
good
Yeah.
friends, and I honestly didn't want to like lose that. And when we were coworkers,
Mhm.
I thought she was attractive. She was a very smart woman. I liked her, but I set my boundaries that I wasn't gonna date someone at work.
But we were like,
I have learned my lesson. Don't do it.
And no, I
no,
have
we
learned
got
my lesson
involved
too.
like
She knows it.
almost a year after I had left. Like we
Yeah.
weren't working together a year after until we started talking and dating.
Mm,
That's smart.
yeah,
Don't ever, guys, don't ever fuck with your coworker.
don't.
It don't
was
matter
weird.
how cute, how pretty. That's your bread and butter. Leave it alone.
I mean,
She's the one.
that's-
She will quit. Straight up. She will transfer. I fortunately learned my lesson, and I promised myself I will never,
12 years later.
ever on my life mess with a coworker.
What if she worked at a different store, like a location?
That's a different story.
Probably still not. Nah, you gotta leave the company. You gotta leave the company. That's my bread
Damn,
and butter.
the company.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's like,
What
yo,
if she transfers to your store?
I don't want that because then you have access to see my schedule. I can't even be like, yo, nah, I got things to do. I'm getting off late. Well, it says here you get off at 5. So what are you talking about? Like, I don't need to deal with that type of negativity.
That's crazy.
Sometimes,
Oh,
yo,
I
no
need stuff.
offense. Y'all annoying as shit sometimes. Sometimes a guy don't want to chill with you. Do your own thing. You have friends. Go away. Go away. Here.
You want to chill with me?
No. Yeah, man. You know, like that awkward moment where they beg you to come, you go to the crib, you chilling, and you're just sitting there. What's up? Nothing. How
Oh,
are
dude,
you?
I hate that.
Like it's just mad awkward.
It is.
So do we have sex now? Is this what we're doing? Like,
Put on a movie.
And then
The
you
movie
fall
doesn't
asleep.
work. Movies is a front. Straight the fuck up.
I mean, just push her off. No, I want to freaking watch this movie. You're boring right now.
I'd be furious. I'd be like, wow.
What? He can't say no to sex?
No, not like
Yeah.
that. That's rude.
He has
No,
a
I
headache.
mean, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really have to be like that, but it's just an example.
He
I mean,
has a
it's never-
headache.
I mean, it's never happened. I'm just
No,
saying, like,
no, no,
hypothetically
not at all.
speaking, like, that's fucking crazy.
No, I mean, I would never say that. I would be like,
Good.
All right.
nah.
So, final thoughts, yo, before we close out. I can't believe this shit. I'm old.
Never have I ever met someone so.
Annoying.
I wasn't gonna say. I wasn't gonna say that. You're a different person, Jason, and you can't expect everyone to have the same mindset as you.
I
were.
know.
Are you ticklish?
Kind of.
I don't want to like a ring imprint on my cheek.
You show up to work tomorrow and they're like,
What happened to you?
He got back. He
You
turned
don't want
black.
to know.
No, but on a serious note, before we close out, I think it's important, like as you guys said, boundaries, understanding, and everything that we do, man, always has a consequence to one side or the other. You know what I'm saying? Life is like checkers. Every move is a sacrifice. You can't go back sometimes. You only could go forward. So be mindful of where you go, what you do, how you move, things like that. Where can they find you at?
you guys can find me on Instagram. It's Natalie, 2 I's, 2 E's _01.
Bro, honestly, I don't remember my socials. El Rey something, somewhere around there.
I think it's
Natalie
El Rey,
knows
like
what.
underscore
El
El
Rey.
Rey.
97.
Nigga, you
I
just
know.
had me feeling like I was in Nacho Libre when you introduced yourself.
You know, you're like,
Fine, I'll tell you, bro.
I can tell you first. Where can they find you, Lewis? Oh,
On the
sorry.
1424 podcast, baby. I already know what it is.
El Rey 97.
Underscores in every word.
And everything.
And as your gearhead Logic, yo, you can find me at Logic142 on Instagram. Also Jada Fit. I brought that page back up.
Jada
real?
Fit. Was that?
That's my recovery from the motorcycle accident. I'm putting all my
Oh, okay.
information on there.
I was gonna say, damn Jada, because y'all are both bald.
Jada's actually my nickname. It's not because I was fucking bald, asshole. It's a mixture of my full name. Thank you.
I know. I just want to make a joke.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure it's the first time you hit that like and subscribe button. And as you know, this is one thing for sure, two things for certain.
Baby, let's get
I
it.
know your ass did not just call me bald.
You are, aren't you?
No, I have peach fuzz.